Hello everyone, Victor is here. Today I'd like to flip through my sketches from June month 2022 when I set for an art challenge. I found about it unintentionally receiving a newsletter from Liz Steele. I subscribed to her newsletters because she sends very useful tips. So on 1st June I received this newsletter about 30 by 30 direct watercolor, and I found at that moment about this challenge. So I was thinking to start a new sketchbook, but this one already was started, so I thought to continue. I didn't think I will finish that challenge, but luckily I finished it. I stuck with this challenge for every day. So this is the first sketch. I sketched on 3 sketchbooks because this one ended. Then I switched to this which already was started, and I continued when I was at that page. Then I switched to the last one that also was already started. So this is my habit of keeping a lot of sketchbooks before I finish them. So this is the first sketch. This is on Hahnemuhle Sketchbook, 200 GSM, very good quality paper. This is a church in Bucharest. This one I did with Winsor&Newton watercolor Cotman set with a water brush without underdrawing like the rest of the sketches, because the purpose of this challenge is to use direct watercolor without underdrawing. The second one here I sketched on double page. Here is my little daughter, and this is a dog that we meet every time when we go with the older daughter to after school. Then day 3. This is a beaten apple that I was eating that day. This one also I think I used a water brush and Winsor&Newton watercolor set. This day 3, day 5. Then I switched to this sketchbook, so it's not very consistent, but let's go to day 4. On day 4 it was a special day for me because it was first time when I was urban sketching in a group. I met with urban sketchers Bucharest, and also we had guests from United States, from urban sketchers Cincinnati. I asked one of members to put their stamp on one of my previous sketches. So on that day we were in the downtown of Bucharest sketching very quickly. It was sketching crawl, I guess. We were more than I think 10 people, and the group was moving very fast. I didn't expect. I was late every time. I was the last one to go. So this is a sketch of an old library. Here is another old building in downtown of Bucharest. Here in summer in this building is an art exhibition called Art Safari. It is held every year for the last years. It's very interesting. It's an exhibition with local artists and also with international artists. This year I had a pleasant surprise. I saw some drawings of Salvador Dali and Picasso. They it seems that they did sketches for costumes for the same play that was I think it was called The Head with Three Corners in translation. So it was very nice surprise. Then also on the same day, so the purpose of the challenge was to do at least one sketch per day. On that day I did 3. This is a sketch of Stavropoulos. Is an old monastery also in the downtown of Bucharest. Very nice, with many historical artifacts and with many interesting architectural details. This is day 30. Now I'll go to this day 5. This is the one, the first one. Here I sketched some ephemera of my older daughter. She was at comic opera for children. This is a leaf. This is a bell that she painted. This is a ceramic bell. I tried for this one, it was a challenge to sketch in negative shape and to do this string without using masking fluid, or to use later on white gel. So I had to carefully preserve the white of this string. Next one, day 6. I saw a really nice car, an old car, also at comic opera for children. This one I tried in monochromatic way, though I used a mixture. For this one I started to use Daniel Smith watercolors essential set in a portable palette with 6 colors. Here I used a mixture of blue and a red to obtain this gray and these blue shadows. Next one, day 7, sketch of strawberry and 2 cherries. In June month, I like about June month because I can eat a lot of strawberries and cherries. These are my favorite fruits. Here are some flowers. On this one I used these three colors. This Scarlet red, I think Pyrrol red, this Hansa yellow, and new Gamboge. So I used these colors. Day 9, when I was to the gym, I got there earlier and it was rain. I found a shelter under an umbrella and sketched this view from the near the gym where I was going. Next one, This is a view from my balcony. It was a cloudy day. For this one I spent really short time, and I like the atmosphere and the mood of this sketch. Next one, this is a sunset on the Mill Lake near our house, when we go quite often for a stroll in the evening. So this one also was very quick. I used water brush and Daniel Smith watercolors. Day 12. This is a view on Dâmbovița River. Also, when I was going from the gym, I decided to stop by and do this impromptu sketch. Also, it was very quick. Here I used for other sketch. It's not from this series, but at that time I had only this sketchbook, and I used for drawing figures. Day 13. Here also is a quick sketch. I did this with Daniel Smith watercolors. At that point I switched to Daniel Smith, and I used them until the end of this challenge. I found that this is also a challenge to use a limited color palette. I had only 6 colors. Here also is a view of some park on my way to the gym. This one is I think this is a view from my window again. The challenge was to find time every day to sketch. This was the most challenging part, to find time and not to postpone. This is North Railway Station in Bucharest. I sketched it many times. It's one of my favorite spots to sketch. There are many interesting architectural constructions. Here is day 17, when I sketched my plants from my balcony, from my little garden. Day 18, when we were in the country, I sketched this from the car. Day 19. Also, when I was going to the gym, I found that this short amount of time could be linked with other activities when I was going out or going somewhere else. It wasn't the intention to sketch for that period. This is a toy of my little daughter, very colorful. I tried to preserve the saturation of these colors and to not get them muddy. It was wet on wet, as can be seen on edges. Then I restated some more focused areas. And this one, on day 20, I ended this sketchbook. So let's move to this one. This also is a Hahnemuhle sketchbook, also 200 GSM. It's twice the size of this one. This the little one is A5 and this A6, and this one is A5. So let's see when I stopped here. So I started here, day 21. this sketch in the downtown of Bucharest. Day 22, a playground by our house where our daughters go to play. Here is a view on the Mill Lake, also near our house. Day 24, this is a sketch on the Bovița River. Also here I try to depict this cane plants in the water. It wasn't, I didn't succeed to depict very well, but this is just a sketch. Day 25. This is a sketch of some trains near our house, where is a train depot where trains are repaired. This is the sketch of Romanian National Athenaeum, where many classical music concerts are held. Day 27. This is also on the Bovița River that crosses Bucharest. Day 28. This is a sketch of one of my sandals. This glued. On day 29 we went to the seaside, so I sketched. This is a view from the beach of the sea. It was in Crapets in Bulgaria. Here also, this is the last day, day 30, the last day of the challenge. So on day 30 I ended this challenge. This is also in Crapets. A view of some boats, because this is a fisherman village. Also on day 30 I think I did one more sketch. I think two of them, two more sketches. This is a view of the houses where we were accommodated. Nice accommodation. We go there in the last years for quite often. Here also is a view from the beach at the seaside. It was an interesting experience to have this challenge. I learned a lot of things about using a limited color, limited amount of materials, and to use time. I think this was the most important thing that I learned. How to find slots of time in your day, in your busy day, so that you can continue practicing and improving your skills. Thank you for watching. Bye.